Hey Dave, how's it going? How's
What's going on, man? It's alright, I'm just trying to get multitasking.
Yeah. Doing the press, changing the strings. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Why not do it all together?
Yeah. Back in the UK again for, how many times is it this year now? Is it two, three?
I was here a year ago with Revival, and then I came back in the spring with the Alkaline Trio, and then I was just back in the UK, did a couple headliners, and then a couple shows with Social D. So it's 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th time in a year.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm hoping you guys will give me citizenship.
Yeah. I think that's, that's given. That's all
got
that.
free healthcare here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's between you guys and Canada, we'll see.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
Now, did I hear this right? It's cheaper for you, or easier for you to tour Europe than it is to do like the West Coast of America?
It's about the same. It's about the same, yeah. I mean, hang on 1 second. I mean, it's the same amount of flight time and about the same expense. And it's just easier to play lots of great cities in the UK than it is to get out to the West. There's such big gaps between cities. And I've done probably more work now here than I have there. But I do love California, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I have a lot of people asking, when you come back to do some West Coast shows, and it's good to put them at ease, I guess. So you're back on the road for the Gaslight Anthem this time. You've toured with those guys before. Does that make things easier for you then?
It really does, yeah. I mean, ordinarily, this is a great slot to get. They're kind of like peaking as far as their popularity or whatever. But ordinarily, you get an opening slot like this, and you'd have to come up with a vehicle, and you'd have to come up with all this other stuff. And they just were like, "We'll pay this. You can ride on the bus. You can use our crew. You can do whatever you want." And so it's like, it makes things a lot easier and a lot more fun, because otherwise, like, I'll probably be in this backstage room for 5 minutes before I play, otherwise just hang out with friends. So it makes it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. Speaking of like tour life, last time we spoke, you were talking about maybe slowing down a little bit, taking some time off, not getting. Yeah. You were saying you were starting to get sick on tours and stuff, and that maybe you needed to slow down.
Yeah, that's what happened. Look, I'm going to use this thing as a prop. I don't remember saying that. I may have been a little tired, but this becomes like just part of your life, It gets in your blood, and I love doing it. Sometimes it's good to take a little rest. I need to make a new record for sure, which I'm going to do in December.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'll be right back out probably at the end of January in America, and while people are interested, I'll just keep going back to play, keep building it up.
This is your record recording in December, like you said. Are you when you're looking to release that? Is it coming out early next year? Or?
Yeah, it'll probably be in the spring. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of this year. It's been a long time coming. I was supposed to record it in March of this year, and then the tours kept coming, and I was able to stay busy, so I really want to get a new record out.
Touring must take its toll on stuff like that as well.
Yeah, it's just difficult to get things. You have to be in one place for 2 months or whatever to just get the record ready.
Does that take its toll on like family life and stuff like that as well? So.
Yeah. Sure does.
Yeah. Talking of other stuff, you finished now the 7-inch series you were doing.
Yeah, the last one came out. What's the date? Thursday on Tuesday. Yeah, it came out on Sabbath. So I gotta actually see about that. I'm supposed to have copies of that on this tour, but I haven't gotten them yet. But I'm excited to have that finally out. I think that one's one of my favorite ones, the Sabbath one. It's got a piano version of Come On Kid and a Lucero cover, and No More Black cover, and I think Prog's on it too.
Yeah.
So that one turned out pretty cool.
Sweet. You tended to, you talking about your covers, you tend to go like a little bit more obscure, sort of not what people might have thought you might choose. Was that part of the thought process, or were you just picking personal favourites?
Well, it was mostly personal favorites, but like in the case of some of the labels, it made more sense to try to go a little bit outside of the box. Like for Side One Dummy, they were like, "Oh, are you gonna cover Gaslight and Chuck Reagan?" And I was like, "No, there's a million YouTube videos of us all playing together."
Yeah.
So I just figured, try to do something a little bit different. But I'm happy with that endeavor. It was really fun. I'm glad we did it. It kept like the songs fresh. because I didn't realize I'd be on tour this long.
Yeah.
So to kind of have a new release every couple months for the last 6 months, you know, gives people some more stuff to
It's got to help out.
check out. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah. You got any plans to put it out as some kind of collection, or is that down to labels and stuff like that? Or?
You know, I was actually, speaking of Chuck, I was actually gonna do like, I was gonna get into the basement and do some like maybe make a wood crafted collector's piece of all those, like a handmade thing where it was like all the 7-inch releases, you know, the vinyl of Resolutions and maybe some other little bits and bobs. I was trying to get that done for Christmas, but I was gonna make like 50 of them, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna get around to it. I'm home in November, and that's not gonna give me enough time. I might do it just to wrap up Resolutions, but it would be nice to get all that stuff in one place. But they're on different labels, so I can't just like release.
Yeah.
It would have to be something that, you know, would be like a special thing. I can't like put it out on another label or something.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool though. The handcrafted box and stuff.
Yeah, I hope I can get it together, but I really need to focus on making a new record. I mean, Resolutions is you know, it was great. It worked out, and I need to do the next thing. So.
Stuck in your new record, have you debuted any new songs on this tour? I know you played.
Yeah, I have. I've been playing a bunch of them actually. I started playing a couple of them on the Gaslight tour in America in July, and oops, I just cut the wrong string. And then just fucked that up. And then I was playing a lot of them when I came over with the Bouncing Souls I was in Spain and some in Germany with them, and I was playing a bunch of new songs. About 5 new ones I've played live, maybe 6, just to kind of like get them acclimated to a live room. It's been good, man. People seem to like them. I've been excited about the material. Yeah. I'm fired up to make a new record.
And the crowd's being more receptive now. We talked about in London that you know, all the internet shut-ins that wait and get their tickets online.
Oh yeah. The crowds have been great, man. We did 2 nights at Brixton Academy, which is, you know, an enormous room, and I felt pretty good. Like, people seemed to know some of the songs, and you know, I wasn't going in cold, which is always really helpful when you're in a room that big. So it's been terrific.
Yeah. Now, finally, and I don't know how this is gonna go. I've been told to ask you, how was the nest?
It's good and clean. Everything's cool.
Are you gonna elaborate, or is that it? Helen and Lloyd say hi, by the way.
Yeah, tell them hello. When am I gonna see them?
Lloyd's just flown out to Fest today.